Congratulations, you are the winner.
Yay!
Welcome, lost and weary souls, to a place of rest, a sanctuary, as it were, where you can listen to trombone, have a drink with absent friends, watch television, play bingo, and hear stories. I wasn't really paying attention, stupidly. Enjoy stellar gameplay. I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to flip them up. Amitai key. See how clever? Oh, jeez. I'm super clever. But you can't get to me. Ha 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 ha. Oh! You can get to me. Where's the phone? Where is the phone? I presume it's very close to him. Well, there's the phone.
Jesus!
Praise our Lord and
Jesus
Savior.
God! Jesus God, really? Oh, absolute. That gave me such a fright.
I did shut that door. Why is the door now open again?
Oh yeah! Fish cake, man, that was terrifying. Oh yeah! Fish cake, man, that was unbelievable. Oh yeah! This is terrible. Oh!
Is it gone? Is it coming back? Partake in wholesome fun.
Know a few nooks and crannies left.
Contusions on a humerus. It's not funny, that is it? Engage in respectful chat.
See what happens when I don't pay attention to chat and I just work it out myself. Ha 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 ha.
So join me on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday and Friday night at 8:30 to 11:30 p.m. UK time. Is this thing even on? If it is, the truth's out there somewhere, kids. Hello. Hello. How are we? How are we all? Welcome Kay, stole first. Welcome Fierce, lovely to see you back. All good. How is everyone this Wednesday? My audio sounds strange. Great. Lovely. Smashing. I have no idea why that would be. I have no idea why. I have no idea. Is it doubled somewhere? It shouldn't be. I have no idea why. Is that making any difference? Hello? Hello? Is that making any difference to anything? No? Yes? Maybe? Something? Nope. Okay. It's not that then. I have no idea. No idea what on earth it was. I don't know. Everybody's saying bad, and I have no idea. I can't hear anything. Hello? I do not know what has happened. Interesting. I've no idea how to fix it because I don't know what's happened. So, interesting. Sound very, yeah. I'm having major problems with Elgato's stuff at the moment. Ever since the Windows update, it's just been absolutely rank. Everything's breaking and stuff's falling apart and not working, and all the settings that I've had have been revoked. It's just absolutely killed things. Let me try something. Hello? Has that made any difference? Is that better? Exactly the same? Much better. There you go. Just unplugged it and plugged it back in again. Thank you everyone for your patience. There we go. Great IT skills, yes. My partner actually bought me a t-shirt last year for Christmas that said I was the IT support for the family sort of thing, which is true. If anybody's got any issue at all with anything, the first person to come to is me. And I'm like, well, I don't know, just switch it off. Switch it back on again. Hello, Grim. How are you? I should say hello, James, as well. Hello, Kerry. Right. Off to a bad start, but hopefully that's all the problems we're going to have. But hello, Wade. How are you? Let's see if it works. Will it work? Have we any idea? Is it going to work? Oh, yes, it has. Fantastic. Yay. Wade and I were playing around with this through the course of the afternoon, because every time it returned CEO, it was me, which I'm not averse to, but I'm in my own stream, so it didn't make much point. It didn't make much sense. But thank you, Wade, for helping me with that. I did have a thought that maybe if we changed the priorities of things, so if I put the CEO one to the top, maybe everything else would work round about it. Anyone else you're missing? I don't know. Hello, koalas. Yeah, that kind of came to me as I was walking the dogs tonight, and I thought, ooh, that might work. I'm quite chuffed with myself. I managed to remember to open Discord, check that Twitch was connected, and it did ping the CEO's stream cord. So that's one thing I've got in the bag. I'm learning as we go. But yeah, I opened up my Wave XLR, the actual app on the PC today, just as I was shutting everything down tonight, and lo and behold, there was nothing there. There was only my mic there. Everything else had been wiped out. My game audio, my sound effects audio, my system audio, everything had just disappeared. So yeah, it's the Windows update. I'm fairly convinced it's the Windows update has not played nice with any of Elgato's software. It's just nuked settings. It's nuked everything that you've got. So now I have a screenshot of what it looked like. Yeah. The Windows. Kay did warn me that it was, but I was I'd already pushed the button before I realised it was a major system update. It was after I pushed the button that it said it pretty much killed Deviant's PC. Oh God, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it said, would you like to update Windows? And normally I say, yeah, that's not a problem. On you go, do it. And after I pressed the button, it then said, this might take a little longer than usual. And I was like, okay, this is not going to be good. It just totaled your PC. Okay, that's not good at all. Did you manage to recover it? Is everything sort of back to where it was? The one thing it didn't do, I have to say, is I've got one file that's slight. It keeps coming up saying it can't find this file. And I don't know how it happened. It happened probably about 2 months after I built the computer. And it consistently just pops up at the start of every boot. And I click it and it goes away. It didn't fix that. So it's rubbish. It's a rubbish update. Sorry, Grim, you said you found a creature that represents Coup today. Okay. You fixed everything. Well, you are an IT genius, Kay. So if anybody in my family and extended family can't work something out, I'll just send them your way. I had this with my dad. When I say my dad's 85, he's an old dude, but he tries. He's into stuff. And he's not afraid to break stuff. You know, a lot of older people don't want to mess with technology for fear of breaking it. My mum's like that. She's like, oh no, I can't touch that. I can't install that. I can't do that. Which is, I suppose, a good thing. Hello, Sumi. It's a good thing in one respect, because you don't randomly click on stuff. Way, it worked. Look at that. It's working. It's working, Wade. But it says not set. Oh, okay. That's interesting. What happened there? That's the pronouns. Why is the pronouns? Okay. Yeah. And anyway, he's bought himself a Ring doorbell because it was cheap on Amazon for Black Friday. But when we set up his cameras for him, he didn't have a mobile phone. So we used my number. 3 days I had of, your code for this is 6-digit code. To which I sent them on and said, here's the code you're looking for. 2 minutes later, here's the code you require. Sent it on. 2 minutes later, here's the code you require. Sent it on with a message to say, you can use these codes. Just because they're coming to me doesn't mean to say that you can't use them. 3 days I had of that. Until eventually he said, can you change the phone numbers on the Blink app? And I went, no, I can't, because it's in the app and it's your account. So one quick Google later, I sent them the top thing. I sent him the top search for how to change the phone number in your Blink account. And 30 seconds later, he'd done it. So he's good. He's good if you give him the direction. But my God, that was 3 days of hell. I just knew he'd sat down and started playing with it because I kept getting these 6-digit codes sent to me. I was like, come on. So, yeah, that was funny. That was story number 1 of today. Story number 2, I suppose, was I almost got in trouble last night walking the dogs. I had bent down to pick up a deposit, let's say, and I'd become aware of the two of them wandering across towards a guy who was walking towards me with a very dimly lit torch. And I thought, okay, that's fine. They're not running, they're not barking, everything's cool. All of a sudden, I heard this big dog go rrr, rrr, and turn around, and this big German Shepherd on a lead had sort of launched itself at the two of them, and the two of them were a bit taken aback and almost sat back and went, "Why are you doing that?" And then, of course, either the guy or the dog dropped its ball, and Rocket's a known pilferer of balls. Every time somebody drops one, he'll nip in and try and pick it up. Fortunately, he didn't last night, but the dog thought he was going to do it because he was nosing at it, and again gave it the whole rrr, 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 and dived at them. Well, this guy basically went loopy, shouting, "You should have those dogs on a lead. They shouldn't be running wild." I said, "Well, they weren't running wild. They just came up to say hello to your dog." "I don't want your dogs anywhere near my dog." I said, "Look, at the end of the day, there's no harm done. It was your dog that jumped at them and barked at them. You know, granted, I can get them." And I squeaked the ball, and the boys came running back to me immediately, recall. And the guy was banging on and on about how they should be on leads. I said, "Look, nobody's ever said they should be in a lead. They're just spaniels running, and they're young, and they've come to say hello to your dog. I don't want them anywhere near my dog." And he's pulling at this German Shepherd. And I went, "All right, pal, don't worry about it." And he went, as he was walking away, and he turned around and went, "What did you say?" And I was like, "All right, pal, don't worry about it." He was like, "Aye, keep walking." And I thought, geez, it's not much wonder your dog's so aggressive if you're like that. I can't understand why people get dogs and then keep them on a lead the whole time, you know? I mean, he literally was ready to absolutely come across and batter me because his dog jumped at mine. Like, go figure. And then I got halfway down the walk, and there was another guy with but he had a German Shepherd, an aggressive German Shepherd with him, Grim. I wouldn't have minded going toe to toe with him, but that dog would have torn me apart. I never said that to me. But yeah, he was not happy at all. So and then I got halfway around the walk, and I met another couple with a bulldog on a lead, and of course the boys were still running about like idiots, and they kind of went up very slowly, calmly, or one of them did, Ozzy did, because he loves dogs. So off he went to speak to the dog, and I went past and squeaked the ball and said, because they recalled to the squeak of the ball, I said, "Come on, let's go, boys." No, he was a Geordie guy, he wasn't Scottish. And as I came around the corner, the guy went, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I just wanted your dog to say hello to mine because we're just training him at the moment to be amongst dogs." At which point Rocket went up and said hello as well. And I was like, "I'm sorry. I can't do right for being wrong tonight because there's a guy just about took my head off, you know, half a mile away for letting my dogs go up and say hello to him. Now you want me?" It's just whatever. The only two people I met in the walk as well. One of them wanted to kill me, and one of them wanted to. It was. I don't understand that reference, Dan. Sorry. Yeah, it was a bit bizarre. Anyway, yeah, I quite like the dark nights because normally I get round the walk without. Oh, Gaza. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I quite like the dark nights because you never really meet anybody on the walk, so there's no chance of you running into any trouble. But every now and again you get a random walking about who's never normally there. I know, it's mad. The duality of man. That's what makes us all different, you know. That's what life's rich tapestry and all that. But I just think, what's the point in getting that heated about something? And there was no harm done. You know, there was no damage, nobody got hurt, it was fine. You know, if you're carrying that level of anxiety about with you all the time, and you're going off on a trigger here about a dog coming to sniff your dog, then your life's a bit messed up, I think, you know. But then it puts me in a bit of a mood for the rest of the walk, because I'm constantly, stupid guy, you know, and I need to try and get rid of that baggage by the time I've got back. So it's annoying when that happens. It's happened 2 or 3 times, but most of the time it's fine. Everybody's quite happy. It's people who have got dogs that don't understand dogs. Those are the ones that annoy me the most, because most dog owners know that dogs are going to interact, and sometimes they might have a wee bark at each other, and sometimes they might have a wee push at each other, but it's just establishing a hierarchy. You have a story from your walk today. You were heading towards a fun fair today, Grim, it looked like, or some sort of carnival. It is, it's just dogs. They need to establish that hierarchy, and if you don't let them, then, you know, you'll have trouble. But I really don't understand people who have dogs, know they have issues with them, like being off the lead or whatever, and don't train them, or don't go to training to train that, because dogs can get that trained out of them. But to have a dog so highly strung and on the end of it literally being held, you know, tightly on a lead, the dog's going to sense every bit of anxiety and stress going through the guy. And he's obviously stressed because the dog's a bit, you know, might go for somebody or whatever. So I can kind of understand it, but there's no need to threaten me with it. I couldn't get that excited about anything, to be fair. Come on then, Grim, tell us about your walk towards the carnival or fair or whatever. We need to know now. Did I miss anybody? I said hello to Fierce, didn't I? Yes, thank you. Sumi's there, and I don't want to miss anybody. I got off on a rant there about the dogs. I think I said hello to everybody. Good. Good. I can't think of anything else that happened. Well, I got my tyres changed in my car today. 2 tyres changed, which is great. I'm now set for action for driving north in December. Sometimes these, yeah, absolutely. in game, yeah. So I'm all set. I'm safe now, ready for going up to see Banshee for we've got 2 concerts in a week, basically. One on the 8th of December and one on the 15th of December. It's going to be good fun. It's the Christmas market in the Old City, but when I was making my way there, near the Old City, was a bunch of teens being teens. One of them was crying and yelling that his girlfriend dumped him, and the other teens ignored him and went along with their day. Typical teen behaviour then. Did you stop and console the young man and tell him that everything was going to be okay? Unusual here. Okay. Maybe they just thought he was a dick. Maybe he was the dick of the group. There's always one. Maybe he's always moaning about his girlfriend dumping him. Maybe he's constantly getting dumped. No, I'm kidding with you, Grim. I honestly didn't believe that you would have stopped and give him a cuddle and said, "Don't worry, son, it'll be all right. There's plenty more fish in the sea." Maybe he did. Well, maybe he did. Maybe he was being a dick and she said, "And you know, I've had enough of you being a dick. Bye." So, yeah. Who knows? But that's just the beauty of life, isn't it? That you can walk past that and think, and you can spend the next 15 minutes thinking, I wonder why that guy was like that. What happened? And by the time you've had that 15 minutes of thought, you've constructed the most elaborate story in the world about him. And the simple fact was that she didn't fancy him anymore. But by the time you've got halfway around that, you're thinking, oh, yeah, you've constructed this amazing fantasy. You wouldn't be surprised, indeed. So yes, and the weather's been a dick again. Talking of dicks. This morning it was freezing, absolutely freezing. There was ice in the ground. Maybe he was giving his Mr. Kerry? Well, now, Kerry, I have issues with you. Hello, Kuru. How are you? I watched your other video today. The video you told me not to watch. And I thought, that's the comment that you're telling me not to pick out? Everybody, Kerry has 2 new videos out, but I've given you the link to the latest one. because there was some bangers in there. So if you want to hear why Kerry likes to tickle on the edges of the brown, what happened when she actually dipped into the shade, and why she can't get into her inner corner with her long nails, then that's the very video for you. Everybody go watch it and give her the clicks. Sigh. When you stopped halfway through the video and said, "You'd better not pick anything up here." I was like, that's the comment that you're telling me not to pick up? Anyway, it's a very good video, yes. Some lovely looks in the video, yes. You can pick up all sorts of hints and tips there, you know. I don't know why I'm telling you. You should just go and find out for yourself. And give Kerry the support. What else is coming, Kerry? I did also, I chuckled, I have to say, that Kerry was explaining that she was moving a little bit slowly and maybe not properly. You're too innocent to notice what you're saying half the time. Yeah, whatever. She was moving a little bit uncomfortably because she had a frozen shoulder. And then said, "But I've got a polo neck on, so everything will be fine." And I was thinking, since when did a polo neck help a frozen shoulder? Is this some mystery treatment that we didn't know about? If I ever jerk my shoulder and put it into a spasm, do I need to go and buy a polo neck and that will sort it out? Yeah, I was having fun with it, but it is very good. It's a very good video, absolutely. And, you know, Kerry is great and has supported the channel for ages and ages and ages, so please go and give it was a trap net, well, whatever. The polo neck still wasn't going to help it. What are you making for stuff? I'm making stuff up for. Indeed. Well, frozen shoulder, trapped nerve in your neck, same thing. Same thing. They're all connected, aren't they? My point being that a polo neck will not sort out that. It's not like it's like a collar or anything. It's not giving you support on your neck. But yes, go and watch Kerry's videos and subscribe to her YouTube channel. Please. Right. What are we going to do tonight? Tonight is going to be a little bit different. It's thick enough. Oh, I suppose if it's thick enough. It's warm. It made sense to you. I kind of knew what you were meaning, but it did just make me giggle a little bit. Tonight we're going to do 2 demos. I have got these from a PR. So shout out to Charlie, the streamer's connected. No. Grim, it will not. 2 of them. One is called Rue Valley, which is going to be very different to the games that we normally play on the channel. But it is...
Still with me, Mr.
The description is, Rue Valley is a narrative RPG about a man trapped in a time loop, surrounded by a colourful cast with complex emotional stories, each hiding unexpected secrets. Dealing with mental challenges, the main character must rise from the depths, delving into the anomaly to uncover its enigmatic origins. So I thought, ooh, that sounds intriguing. That might be something that we want to have a look at. That does sound good, yes. So I thought, let's have a go. What's that? What am I hearing? What are you hearing? What are you hearing what? You have confused me. Have you become grim? Why are you questioning what you're hearing? Oh, you think the trailer was playing? Oh. Well, I can't hear it because my audio is all messed up. Basically. So, yes. Stupid. I'm going to write to that Bill Gates. Oh, it's not him anymore, is it? Sort your thing out. Just Windows things. Indeed, just Windows things. So yes, I thought that sounded intriguing. Also, you guys are slow. Slow for what? You responded ages ago, I see. So we'll try that. I think the demo's supposed to last round about an hour. We'll give it a good go and see what it's like. I don't know whether it will be good, bad, or indifferent. You can't get this game at the moment, and you can't actually. It's not a public access demo, so. But I got chased by Charlie at Streamers Connected today to say, I thought you were going to provide coverage of this game. Are you not going to anymore? If I have missed it, please provide me the link. So I thought I'd better do it because I'm getting in trouble. So yes, big shout out to Charlie for giving me the keys. The other one, as I say, is Inayah, Life After Gods. And that's more of a Metroidvania, which is where I started the channel with. So I just wanted to have a look at it because it looked quite intriguing. So we'll play that as well. And we'll give them both a good go and we'll see where we get to. So, without further ado, if nobody's got anything further to add, we can start the game. Right. It's so annoying. Anyway, here we go. Define character personality. Are we going to be impulsive, calculated? What do we think? Going to be reckless, impatient, or paranoid, indecisive? What do we think, chat? Paranoid, awkward, dramatic. Paranoid, awkward, dramatic. Okay. Is that agreed by everybody? What the hell? Oh. Hang on a minute. Why is it... Okay. First... Why is it not allowing us to make... Why can we not just be awkward? I've got a set amount of points at the bottom, but when I try and put them into awkward... Okay, hang on a minute. I don't understand. Switch traits. So does that mean if I do that, I can do that? Okay, I understand now. And you said what? Paranoid, awkward, dramatic. So I need to change that to the and do that. It's a bit of a strange system. Why can you not just put points in where you want to put the points in? Anyway, who am I? Proceed. I was panicking there for a second. I was panicking. Okay, 8 o'clock. 8 p.m.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
Yes?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. Just nod. Yes, you have my full attention. I sort of spaced out. What was that again? Let's go sort of spaced out.
No worries, Mr. Harrow. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Right.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation.
Okay.
You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I like the art style.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
The silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
I'll try. Okay, so we can only lie here.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
That was the file that it keeps looking for that it can never find.
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Everything just seems to be moving more slowly. I am actually half tempted to just... If I thought that it would repair by doing a complete Windows reinstall, I would do it, but I don't think it would. It'd probably just lose more files. Can't you simply state that I'm fine, so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here, in the middle of nowhere? No questions. Right, let's go in the middle of nowhere.
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at
Is the
first,
volume okay, by the
but
way?
my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles.
Okay, good.
This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about all of it in due time.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Is another session really necessary?
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be overlooked. We need to assess the situation carefully.
Yes. What is the situation?
Your case.
What is my case?
Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now, suddenly, your business is everyone's business.
Oh, okay.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us.
Okay.
Anything else?
Just
Mr.
exhaust all
Harrow,
the possibilities.
that is out of the question. This is a court-ordered therapy,
Okay.
and both of us could be fined or worse if we don't see it through.
All right.
And I have my own professional reasons, besides the legal ones. You require help, and I've been designated to provide it.
Okay.
I've never let a client down, and I'm not about to do it now. All right then. That's it for today.
That wasn't an hour. I'm getting shortchanged on my
Through
therapy.
the door.
Do you know how much this is costing me?
Sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Yes. Okay. I'm up. And I'm out of here.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Okay. Next to you is the source of the clangs you heard from inside. A young woman beating up an old vending machine.
Spit it out already!
Okay. Anger issues much. That's going to annoy you. Could she be here for therapy? Hello? Who knows? But unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump. Yeah. And yet, what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go? There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow. Or is that too much to ask right now? Blocked by a total lack of motivation. Okay, Wee's leaving.
Come on, you thief!
Okay, due to Kubu's character traits, we have a total lack of motivation to do anything to help anyone else. Oh, sorry, I was going to the office. I'm not going upstairs. It's nice looking. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call.
Yes? Yes, I'm sure.
She says to the person on the other end of the line. Okay. I take it we failed that then. Try to get her attention. It's best to let her make the first move. She'll so soon notice you on her own. End the phone call and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. Hello, I am falling asleep every moment. Hello, 16. Nice to see you in. It's been a while. Have you been working? Pretend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk and hope she will address you eventually. Bit of Persona-esque music in the background. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care.
Giant donut sign. I have no idea where you are.
She says to her conversation partner. After a few dozen anxiety-filled seconds, you finally realise she's not about to cut her call short just because you had to show up. Rude. Move away from the reception desk and stop invading their personal space. We're not invading their personal space. There's a desk between us. Nice to be in. I have been sleepily working. We're doing some different stuff today, 16. We're just trying a couple of demos that I've got from the very kind Charlie at Streamers Connected. A chair is not a bed, but let's be honest, it's better than standing. Mess with your phone. The phone bleeps to life with a lock screen that is obviously years old. If it wasn't a collection of pixels, it would be musty with age and neglect, okay? Yeah. Scroll through your feed, as you do. You start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. Scroll some more. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. In an overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end. I don't think I'd be waiting here. She responds to the person on the other end.
Yes. Now, turn right, and then immediately take a slight left.
The receptionist is still completely focused on her phone call.
Sounds like you missed the exit.
She says to her conversation partner in disappointment.
Can you see the industrial compressor sign? No?
I understand the need to sort of set the scene, but this is like the second thing we're doing in the game, and it's beginning to frustrate me that we're spending so much time just standing with her on the phone. And we can't do anything. It just feels like it's wasting my time as a player.
No, that would lead you right back to the barricade.
I think we need to speak to her.
You're at the
We had to go to the office. We were told to go to the office to log in. I think we have to wait for her to come off the phone.
Yes. Now, turn right.
Better wait inside, or she might start another call as soon as she finishes this one. Nah, we can either stand awkwardly at the desk and not get to do anything, or sit in this chair and fiddle about with her phone while she stands and have a conversation. No, I can't.
Can you see the industrial compressor sign?
Come on. This is slightly frustrating.
Okay. Let's try again.
No, let's not try again.
No. That would lead you right back to the barricade.
I literally cannot do anything other than wait for her to finish this call. I'll let you in a secret, Wade. I played this to this point at the weekend just to make sure everything was going to work properly. Exactly the same thing happened. So this is a scripted element that you literally have to wait until she's done.
You're at the giant donut again? Crap.
The first wave of tiny bow tie with an antagonist appears on your phone screen. Time goes by and the girl at the reception desk is still talking.
All right. I understand. Yes. Hi. Can I help you?
Oh my
I would have
god.
finished the call earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
Nod and wait for it to put it
I
in the
see you're
camera.
confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you?
No, I just didn't want to touch your hand.
We've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Key cards are great. Okay, let's go. She nods in response, but then continues as if you haven't said anything.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks. So yes, we've decided to use
You mean it. Your body hurts. Your tormented soul screams for rest. But your fate is in her cruel hands now as the keycard to your room.
should I call an ambulance?
Oh, just get me the card. I need
Oh.
to go.
All right.
You yapper.
Here. I'll just need your signature.
Paranoid. Read the document first. They won't get
Oh,
you this way.
Are
And
you
don't
a
forget
lawyer,
the small print.
perhaps?
Oh, are you? She interrupts you curtly. Not really. Hello, Hollow. How are you? Nice to see you back. I don't know whether you were here, Kay, but we had to literally wait 5 whole minutes while the dialogue went round and round and round and round with her, and we couldn't do anything but just sit there with a rabbiting on. It's a little bit too much for me.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Bye. Please let me leave. What's this? Okay, I've got a phone and the room 6 key card. Fair enough. So that's just teaching me that I've got a bag that I keep stuff in. Where's room 6? Is that room 5? Okay, so where's room 6? There. Let's go. The paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny and chrome. Unlock the door with your key card. Enter the room. Nice. We've got a seat. What's the bathroom like? It's the first thing you do in any hotel, isn't it? Or motel, or wherever you're staying. First thing you do, check the bathroom. If the bathroom's dodgy, you are out of there. No, we're not staying here. You have to check the shower, turn the shower on and make sure that the shower works. Flush the toilet, run the taps and make sure there's towels there. And if any of those are answered in the negative, out. Visually, the game looks what it does. It looks very interesting. It's got a bit of a Disco Elysium vibe. I think there are so many dark patches that this can barely be called a mirror. A small cup is on the shelf. Yeah. Okay. So there's nothing more in here that we can do. Look at the mirror. The pattern splotches make interesting patterns on your face. Sorry, the mirror splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They can see the dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. A mole? Could it be skin cancer? I know that face too well. No need to discern every little detail. Looks a bit like Disco Elysium, but a little more comic-like. Yeah, absolutely. Leave. Right, let's go out of here. What's next? Funny thing, I know a guy that looks like this. Yeah, Grim, sometimes in places like Airbnb, people install secret cameras. Naughty people who want to see people doing naughty things or when they're going for a shower or whatever. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Ugh. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. I can't deal with this now. Yeah, it's such a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel ever harder. Take it that means even harder, and more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to crawl back into that deep black pit? Okay, so we didn't have a choice there at all. We just needed to put the stuff away. It just didn't fall through your bed right now. Definitely not. Okay. There's not much in the suitcase. Spare clothes, a phone charger, a toothbrush and a couple of other items. You really weren't planning on staying here long. Well, you better see if they have laundry facilities. Sessions, Dr. Fink said. Days or weeks, months even. Unpack the suitcase. Okay. Nice. You plug in your phone charger above the bedside cabinet. Put your spare clothes in the closet, your slippers next to your bed, and your toothbrush in a cup under the bathroom mirror. And now that the suitcase has been dealt with, the motel room is officially your home. I'm not really enjoying the dramatic lines. They are very dramatic. But we'll go dramatic. More like a prison. Well, now, you could describe it that way, too. Okay. Can I just lie in the bed now? Crawl into the bed. Despite the tight sheets and crisp-looking pillow, the bed reeks of dust. And it really... Who goes into bed like that? It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. Just close your eyes and hope sleep will come. You never know when you're going to... But you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore you would change years ago. Who on earth has a ringtone on their phone? Really? Put it on silent and ignore it. It should have been on silent anyway. Who actually has their phone on anything other than silent? Hands up. You sick people. Close your eyes again. Darkness. I couldn't tell you what my phone's... I think it was about 3 iPhones ago that I actually had... You'd miss everything if it was on... mine's connected to my watch, though. So my watch vibrates and tells me that something's happening. But I think it was about 3 iPhones ago that I actually had a ringtone that I could... I have no idea. If my ringtone... If my phone got knocked on like volume on and my ringtone went, I'd probably be looking around thinking, who the hell's phone's ringing? Because I wouldn't recognise it. Darkness surrounds you once more, but the images return, flashing quickly, without your consent. A veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. Ooh, hello. Chatty receptionist. Continue. You're desperately trying to catch the attention. Yeah. Pretend to look at that. Yes. What a pathetic attempt at acting, or were you a bad actor on purpose, hoping she'd take pity on you? Okay. You hear a familiar sound. It's your annoying ringtone, the one you promised yourself you'd change ages ago. Put it on silently. No, now why would anyone answer a call from an unknown number? Exactly. If it's important enough to call you, they'll leave a message. That's my rationale. Nobody's getting answered from an unknown number unless they leave a message to tell me who it is and why they want to talk to me. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks.
Still with me, Mr. Harold?
I sort of wandered off. What was that again? Yes, So we're just repeating everything that we've done. Okay. The image of a young woman flashes before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? Okay. Hello? As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences turns into a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts and strange images. Okay. You find yourself walking through a desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up their steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing, until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing the horizon. Once you finally admit you can no longer see them, your body collapses onto the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide this spot will be your grave, and the sun your executioner. Drama, much? But it will be no swift act of mercy. No, you will be tortured and kept wishing for it all just to end. Look up at your headsman. What the hell's a headsman? As you gaze at the sun, green and purple after images start appearing on your eyelids every time you blink. And the sun, it keeps staring back at you relentlessly, without the slightest intention of ever moving away from the zenith. You're desperately searching for something in the dark, dusty attic. That's quite loud. Is it quite loud for you as well? I need to pull that down a little bit in my logs. It is a bit loud. Okay, I'll pull that down to there. Is that better? It is an RPG. So it's a bit unusual for what I normally play on the channel, but it seemed interesting. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know it's the attic of your own house, and every piece of old junk that you stumble upon feels somehow familiar. Still a little louder, okay? Right, let's go. Okay. Is that any better? Boom. Does that sound better? Yeah, cool. Although you cannot really recognise any of it. Search behind the pile of crumbling decades-old books. Look below the mouldy remnants of a sofa. Open the chest. Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. You can't remember if they are yours, but you know they're not worth reading. Okay. Search behind the pile of crumbling decades-old books. You carefully move the pile to the side and discover another pile of even older books hiding behind it. Okay, the sofa. You look under the sofa and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch out your arm reluctantly, but find only dust and dead insect shells. Give up. Okay. The figure of your angry father towers over you. He stays frowning at you in disappointment. You just want to get rid of me? Flames ignite inside you, spewing into a wildfire of defensive rage. Your heartbeat accelerates. Okay. Emancipate the what? The cocooned memories. My God. That's a big sentence. Why bring back old painful memories? Better to leave them hidden deep inside and forget about them, right? Or are you strong enough to confront them? Hold to commit. Not enough willpower? Don't worry, these are not real memories. Yes, but they are echoes of my past. More like random neural activity in your brain. Best forget about them. They didn't feel random. Okay. Who's coming? The sound of a car engine and screeching tyres urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as a desert. It was foolish to hope that you'd fall asleep. Get up and find some water. Okay. Who gets off a bed like that? That's mental. Just as mental as going into the... turn the tap on and drink some water. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. You love the bed crawling animation here. This guy's deranged. Well, we don't know why we're here. We could be an absolute psychopath. It's like there's a plumbing issue in hell and all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. Okay. Then you see the water streaming out of the tap. It's a robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Okay. I changed my mind. I'm not touching that water. Turn the tap off. Good. For a moment there, you seem to be drifting back to your old ways. Okay. But you don't want to go back. Okay, leave. Hello, Scottish Meldrum. How are you? Are you good? Nice to see you in. Lovely to have you. I take it I'm going to have to go and wander around and try and find some water now. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Hello, James. You hear the man yell from inside his vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit.
He yells at the car. 2 cats in the chat now. It's Jimmy Dean. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Fink's. Ooh. He seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps. Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's find something to drink. Okay, let's go. That's a nice wee touch. When he's going down, holding onto the banister, just running his hand across the top of the banister. That was cool. Oof, hello. You jump as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. Okay. I've got ice, but have I got... Is there a... Oh, there's the drinks machine. I wonder if we can get something from the drinks machine. The battered machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed, comically large reddish button. Check the label on the reddish button. It reads, "Drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny." Press the reddish button. With a bang and clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. Okay. It does seem a bit sus, doesn't it? The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drain it of the precious fluid. Okay, we've got that in a water bottle. The label on the bottle, yeah. How come this water's for free? We are true to our traits there, Wade. That's sus. We are being so paranoid, so true to ourselves. Think, man, think. You've allowed yourself to be seduced by the promise of that cool, fresh sip. Stop and ask yourself the important questions. Who benefits from free water? Why would anyone just give away something of value for nothing? What if they poisoned it, or are they trying to get us addicted? Ooh, let's go addiction. But you and your whole species are already terminally addicted to water. It's big water trying to... You want drink but cannot. Why can you not? No, there must be some other angle here. Something that's right in front of you, but you can't see it. You just can't figure it out right now. If I don't drink it, I'll die of dehydration. Either way, it's the end of the road. Drink the water theatrically. I quite fancy doing that just for the bants, you know. I think I'd rather stay thirsty. Pour the water out of the bottle to avoid the temptation. But what if they actually want me not to drink the water? I keep saying, Grim, you are much bigger and human. Shift cat, go drink, come back, put cat back on legs. I want to see how, yeah, absolutely, let's go. We want a dramatic drink of water. That wasn't as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. You rip open the bottle cap and start draining the water until you hold a shriveled plastic husk in your hand. Okay. Suddenly, the night... I feel maybe we shouldn't have dramatically drunk the water. The night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. Hide. But you can't hide from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past. At least I don't have to face it. Close your eyes. Ooh, that's cool. Your eyelids connect and darkness greets you for a mere second. But as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. How do I let go of it? This is why we listen to the paranoia. That's easy. Simply let go of yourself. What kind of answer is that? No, I was expecting an answer. Shut up. The receptionist disappears, and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. I want this to stop. Squeeze your eyelids tighter. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. Okay. Okay.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Excuse me? Stop the carousel and focus on something else. I don't need therapy. Let's stop the carousel. Surely there's something pleasant to think of instead of this bushy-eyebrowed psychotherapist and this court-mandated therapy. Oh, think of something tasty. Think of something interesting. Think of something sexy. Think of something soothing. I'll go soothing. But Dr. Fink only seems to become more real. Can you hear me?
It's all right. I am aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Yes, his head seems to have disappeared into the sofa. Weirdly. Continue. Lack of motivation. That's the least of your worries while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending. Wait, did you hear that? The muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and cold sweat appears in your armpits.
At all
It's her
times,
banging the
if possible.
machine. Dr. Finish, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. I'm terribly sorry.
No
My
worries,
wine
Mr.
wandered
Harrow.
off.
You seem to have had enough talk for today anyway.
He stops and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
It's because the top of my head no longer exists. I am slightly concerned that the top of my head has gone. Well, you endured the whole session stoically so far, but there's one moment of anxiety. It could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Emotional check. Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person that you are. Yeah, there's a lot of nice detail in the actual artworks. You open your mouth with the intention of convincing him that you're fine, but the stress is just too high to control, and it instantly overwhelms you. Are we crying or are we panicking? Panic? Or cry? Who's going to be first? Crying. Okay. Always crying. Okay. Your face wrinkles in spasm and tears burst out of your eyes suddenly, as if a pressurized canister full of ocean water has been ruptured by a stray bullet.
It's all right to let it out.
You recognize great compassion in his voice. Gradually, sob by sob, you calm down and your breathing slows down to its usual
There
tempo.
are tissues on the table if you need them.
Okay, thanks. Use a tissue.
Feeling a little better?
Yes?
Good. May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
It's big tissue. Big tissue's trying to get us. Our man needs the therapy it is. He seems to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight,
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying in his palm.
There's no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Now, weirdly, why did that suddenly get voice acted? Why did the narrator kick in there when he hasn't done any narration of the other bits? That was a bit weird. Reach for the pill.
remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Take the pill.
Hopefully, it'll
We're
help
going
you
double or
calm
nothing,
down and
Wade.
get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow.
Okay.
All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key
Oh,
card
no,
for your
no,
room,
no, no,
and
no.
I'll call the reception to make sure everything is
No,
okay.
no, 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 no,
Sounds
no. I'm not going through all that again. See if she's on the phone when I go in here. The source of the clangs is a young woman beating up an old vending machine. For some unknown reason, looking at it makes you even more nervous. Why am I so agitated all of a sudden? He must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't possibly happen more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since. And then the sound of that old alarm clock awakened you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. Take a moment to calm yourselves down. You point your gaze towards the endless, unmoving desert. It's calm in the distance. But not so much right here, as the machine-hating woman keeps hitting it violently. I like the way Neverwinter Nights handled voice lines. They do the first bit of dialogue and maybe some other bits, but it didn't need to be fully voice acted, which meant modders didn't require a recording studio. Well, this is an alpha demo at the moment. It's not publicly available, James. So there's going to be little, like his head disappearing and voice lines being, and some of the voice lines haven't been the same. You know, the written text hasn't actually mirrored what the voice line has been. So that I'm sure all this will get cleaned up as they go. But this is very much a first look. Okay, so we are headed towards the office. Our head hasn't come back either. Our head's gone completely. Uh-oh. All the attention of the girl behind the counter has been hogged by the ongoing phone call. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now turn right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line.
She presses a button on the phone.
Hello, reception.
She raises
What
her
can I do
eyes
for
and looks at you.
Dr. Fink?
We have lost our mind completely.
Yeah.
Literally lost our mind. In an instant, the realisation dawns on you. Because of your crying outburst at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. Let's freak her out and smile at her. She smiles back at you as she touches the button again.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
I thought she was going to talk to us.
Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Is she talking to us? Let's just go hello.
All right then. Let's get you into your room.
Why is she still on the phone? She's on the phone, not looking at us, but talking to us. It's really confusing. Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything
Okay.
is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
Thank you. Reach towards the keycard. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and is excitedly waving it around.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an
No, I
old-fashioned
wasn't. I was
key,
expecting
weren't
you to put the keycard in my
Well,
hand. Thank you very
we've
much.
decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Yes.
You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time.
Yes.
It's a really interesting story.
Yes, I'm exhausted.
Here, I'll just need your signature.
Paranoid. Uh-huh. Yes, this is the same as last time.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
No. She's right. You're not a lawyer. So who are you kidding? Just sign the damn document and prepare for the unknown consequences.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything.
Her head's
Enjoy your
back.
stay.
We've got here again. Sweet. It is an intriguing concept, this. If I was given feedback, I'd say that first conversation in the office needs to be a lot shorter, because under normal circumstances, if I wasn't playing this in front of you guys, I may well have just stopped because it was way too long, way too long. The paint is peeling from the yeah. Unlock to an enter. Yeah, it just kept Right, let's go. Anxious now. Why am I? Your dusty suitcase. Yeah. Why am I afraid of unpacking? Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside. Ooh, what could be inside? What could be inside? You, or maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. What could be inside? You. Perhaps I could relax in the armchair instead. Okay. Sit down. We could be. Is this a sixth sense thing? As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you, both physically and mentally. Let's go close your eyes. For a precious moment, there's only darkness, but images start flashing quickly without your consent. A veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. Okay. But eating is usually the easy part, only cooking. Yeah, but Grim has very bad toothache. One of his wisdom teeth has lost enamel and is basically shot. But Grim can't get to a dentist, so... close your eyes again. Oh my god, more stuffs. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is under influence. Okay, yes, he seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps? When did this happen? But later. For a split second, the whole world was exploding. At least my reflexes still work. Close. Suddenly, the night sky turns blood red. And you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety engulfs you. You don't want to know what the mystery sausage is. Then suddenly everything happened again. Nothing happened afterward. But you can't hide from the whole sky being on fire and better than you can from your own past. Suddenly everything happened again. But nothing after. Okay, the meaning of what you've just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, and yet those things clearly never happened. Or did they? Have you actually gone completely mad, and they were right to send you to Dr. Fink? Mystery meat is fine, but mystery sausage is where I draw the line. You're probably right, Grim. If somebody offered me a mystery sausage, I'd probably be given it. Stranger danger, stranger danger. I feel like that's a... It's not. I'm just... Would you like mystery sausage?
Unacceptable!
Not happening. I only had mystery iced tea, and the mystery was that it was just not good. I've never had iced tea. Have I had iced tea? I think I might have had iced tea once. I didn't think it was that bad, but I can't quite remember, so maybe it was just a totally forgettable experience. I tell you what I did have once, and I was so savagely disappointed in it. Root beer. Oh my god. That was horrible. Absolutely horrible stuff. I'd read about it in comics when I was growing up, and then I went to the States, and I thought, ooh, root beer. Oh my god, never have root beer. That stuff is stinking. It's like drinking Germaline. Not good. Anyway. But what if the careless driver really does show up? What if the lightning actually strikes the motel and the night sky turns red? You weren't thinking about getting root beer. No, it was just in case you ever go and saw root beer and thought, I've seen that in all popular culture type stuff. I'll have some of that. I wouldn't bother. Memory or fantasy? How could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? Not enough willpower. Iced tea is lovely if you live in Australia, or even in cooler places like the surface of the sun. Yeah, I'd heard it's very, very, very warm getting straight into summer there, James. I feel for you. We're the opposite. It keeps going from like 2 degrees Celsius here to 14, 15 the next day, and back down to 3, 4 the next day, and then back up to 15 the next. You've got no idea what's going on. Everybody's sick because the temperature keeps swinging up and down so horrendously. Yeah, I can't. I hate being hot. Yet, you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget you ever had these weird visions. You were built for UK. Well, come over. Come over. It'll be fine. You'll find there's plenty of places to stay here. To forget about being here. I don't know whether you'd want to live here with the government, etc. But, you know, let's not go there. To forget about the incident. The incident, yes. Stay in the armchair forever. Indeed. Ooh. Right, we are coming up on ads. So we will do our usual. 3 minutes to the ads. So we'll jump across the shouty outy because it now works. Right, let's do this. That doesn't work, so I'm just going to have to sit here. I can't pause this, so we'll just have it running in the background. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go across to... Where are we? I can never find this. There we go.
Show them what you got, but don't let them have it. You gotta tease them a little. Make them chase you.
Okay. Who have we got in the chats then? James. Shouty outy. Everybody follow. Why is that not working? Oh, for a minute I thought don't start.
The blue key. Got whatever this is. Get some refills. Let's go back this way, okay.
I'm vibing.
No, that was a bad idea.
Fabulous. Here we go. Wade.
Damn, Aspen had moved. Hold on, Aspen had.
What on earth was going on there? You're Kermit, indeed. How hilarious. I love it. Kate?
Sumi is mommy to a lot of people. But to me, she's my best friend.
Ah. Okay. I think that's everybody who's a streamer in chat. So we shall jump back out. You love that clip, indeed, yes. Oh, you keep saying this. I don't need to shout myself out, it's my channel. We haven't got time for this. I've been playing for over an hour and I haven't left the first house yet. God, that was going to be here. We're going to be playing this until Christmas. There's too many other games coming out for me to be faffing about waiting for you to work out whether you're coming or not. That game went on and on and on. It just never stopped. I quite enjoyed the first couple of sessions of it, but my God, it just went on and on and on and on and on. Anywho, we are coming up on ads. So 3 minutes of ads, play the drop game, watch the clips, and I shall see you in 3 minutes. This is terrible. Ooh. I don't like it. I really don't like that. I'm off. Bye. Right, I'm getting out of here, but I'm going out the window. Fish. Okay, let's not go out the window. Oh my God. I think we'll keep the lighter. I can't see if I would need cigarettes straight away. I could save my progress here if this wasn't a demo. Sorry. That's a nice touch. Of hell today. Too slow, Kumi. Oh, jeez. Enough. This is not good. Princess Zelda, now that we've arrived, please allow me to welcome you back as well. He's a big suit, him, isn't he? Oh, Princess Zelda, now you've arrived. Please allow me to welcome you back as well. Where were you when I got stolen away and stuck in a blooming jewel? What? Okay.
Kawaii.
Oh God. Opened the door there and that sound alert went off. It gave me a wee bit of a fright. Okay. Couldn't reach it without the step stool. Okay. Graham's favourite clip. Is that like when the stool's dad left home and the stool got a new dad? He's now the step stool. Fire in a library makes you very uneasy. Well, they would have had back in yonder day, obviously. There's fire in my library. And that's not a euphemism. It sounds like one, but it's not. Pump the blood from the pool areas, okay.
Still a few nooks and crannies left. External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects.
That's me. It's me. They do not like mint. Peppermint oil on the windows and doors works wonders. But you can't use it because you have a cat. Just get rid of the cat then. Get a dog, they're better. There's still nothing in there. Oh, hello.
Left to do. Interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea.
Oh, look. How cool's that? It's like a chicken. It does. Dissect the tree. Sorry, Doctor, here he comes. If you can't get to me, ha 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 ha. Oh! You can get to me. Let's take this one. Yes, indeed. That was it. Oh, yeah, swine you that all. Right. Right, okay. Close your eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, chasing one another. Continue. Thank you very much. And we're just going to have to mess with our phone now. Scroll through your feed. That always makes you drowsy. Every post looks like you've seen it before. Same old, same old. You can't see. Close his eyes. You can't see. Hello, Psycho Sim. How are you? Are you good? Well, back to the phone. Eventually bored and tired. Okay, just leave. Purple pill. There's nothing else to do but swallow the purple pill. If we hear banging club sounds, we know we're about to play buckshot roulette. Swallowing a pill without any water is not a pleasant task. True, but getting up only to get some water. I'm very good, thank you very much. Now that we've got underway, there's some slight technical issues right at the start of the stream, but we're rocking and rolling. But getting up to only get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Force the pill down your throat. Nothing worse. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. You have no idea how long it will take until its effects kick in, so there's nothing to do but wait. Close your eyes. You expect the images to return again any moment. But gradually, your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. No turmoil, no remorse, no pressure, no fear, no embarrassment. Which are we going for, chat? Which one do you think? What the heck's that, Kubu? That's not really helpful. I'm always a fan of being paranoid. Okay. No fear. State is lost. Anxious apprehension. Okay. So that allowed us to... Oh, that I didn't realise that. That was basically allowing us to lose one of our inhibitions, sort of whatever. Ah, interesting. Was it the purple pill? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. Okay, I am embracing. Take a leaf on the wind. Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. Yes? But what's this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest lightning you ever saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. But becoming the flash. The speck of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. And as you finally recognise what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. I have no idea what we're doing here. Oh. Hello? Okay. You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. Okay. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Okay. The rain has slackened off, and you see nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing you could put your finger on. If the careless driver visited the motel, he has surely left already while you were sleeping. Investigate the strange occurrences. As you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. He hits the transformer? What's a transformer in a car? That's weird. If this really happened, you may be able to find some evidence down there. Why are we looking for evidence though? Okay. Okay. I have a total confusion as to what's happening here. Am I missing something somewhere? Oh God, hell. This? So am I going down there? Your cat turned off your PC at least 3 times. Okay. Let's go. As you come closer to the transformer. That's the transformer. I thought it meant in relation to the car. I couldn't work out what a transformer in a car was. As you come closer, to the transformer, you immediately notice a couple of red plastic shards. Inspect the transformer. And then look at the shards, okay? There are several small ones scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. You don't hear that said many times in a day, do you? Rhomboid. What a great name. Rhomboid. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. Inspect the largest shard. This shard is obviously part of a broken tail light. This means there's been here already. There's no other option. Transformer. I knew I'd find something here and I did. Is this all a hoax? Am I being set up? Could be. Who knows what their intentions may be? Autobots rolling. Oh no. And then, before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze, exactly as you remembered, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing, and the evening will now continue as if nothing happened? Befuddled? That's a great word, befuddled. You cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It's 8:47 p.m. Please play Rue Valley when it comes out in 2025. Oh no. We are so trapped in a time loop indeed. I thought it was going to end there. Okay, the frenetic sound of the alarm. We are trapped in a time loop. That was exactly the description that I read out about the game at the start of the stream, Grim. You are trapped in a time loop. The very first words I said about the game.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The frenetic sound of the alarm nudges you back to the present. Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Yeah, just, you have my... Wait, don't answer him. He's only trying to confuse you to make you forget. Oh, hang on a minute, what's happening here? And you need to remember. Something very important. Continue. And then suddenly an image of a young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But wait, this time you still have a head indeed. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by others, and more memories start emerging. It's beginning to bug me that this thing's clicking on down here saying, jam this button, and you can't. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself, standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Okay. Okay, hold to wrap up. Louds of thunderclaps happened as you foresaw. You found several red plastic shards by the power transformer, where the careless driver smashed his rear light, and then the sky turned red again. As you struggle to put your memories in the correct order, your mental fog dissipates and two simple words form in your lips. Time loop. Okay. Yes. You're in a time loop. Seems like you're trapped as... Okay. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you back to the old motel room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Ew. Well, let's okay, that's that. Done. Right. What did we think, chat? What did we think? I'll go back to the survey later. We'll go back to chat. You liked that game. You'll go crawl into the faucet and get a glass of water and drink that one glass for 5 minutes with small sips. I understand. You liked the game too. Good. Yeah, I have to say, the first time I looked at it at the weekend, I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to enjoy it. There seemed to be an awful lot of talking, and that bit at the start in the reception was very. It almost put me off actually playing the demo altogether. So I'm glad I played it again. That bit is still incredibly frustrating. And I think they do need to do something about that, because that, if you're an average non-player of that type of game, I'm not sure too many people would, because you'd be beginning to think, is this going to happen all the way through the game? But no, I think overall I enjoyed that. It's got an intriguing story. I have to say, I'm not 100% sure what's happening. And I think the whole point of it is to maybe leave you in a bit of a state of confusion. So you're not 100% sure what your actions are going to... Because sometimes I was clicking on buttons and something would happen. Like when we got that whole... when we got the motivation spark or whatever, I didn't quite realise that doing what I was doing was going to gain us, you know, an improved situation with something. So yeah, that was... I'm not 100% sure whether I'd need more explanation of something or whether you just kind of work it out as you go along, provided it wasn't going to have a massive impact on the rest of the game. I think it's fair enough to just kind of learn things as you go along and pick it up. So the first time you do something, you realise what it is that you've done and you're kind of prepared for the next time it happens. I don't mind that in a game, so long as it doesn't have a long... you know, a long tail through it, and it ends up affecting something at the back end of the game. That would be quite frustrating, I suppose, if you'd made a fundamental decision right at the very start of it and then found that, you know, you were in trouble sort of 4 or 5 hours in because of a decision you'd made that you didn't really understand what you were clicking on. But yeah, obviously a couple of little bits and pieces, his head disappearing, the dialogue not matching the actual text. The voice acting was okay. At times it sounded like the same guy was doing all the voices. But I suppose that might just be placeholders at the moment, so, you know, nothing too terrible about that. There is a lot of text, but it's not particularly onerous to go through it. It's all very short sentences or whatever. Some nice words in there as well. So yeah, overall, I would say I really enjoyed it. It's got me interested and intrigued to play the full game when it comes out. I don't know how long the full game is planned to be. And I think there are a couple of little tweaks here and there. That would be, yeah, absolutely bang on. I think everybody would enjoy, well, everybody seems to have enjoyed it in chat. So, yeah, good. Rue Valley, if you're interested in it. And I don't know when it's planned to be out. I think it's 2025. Just give me 2 seconds. You may well hear the demo go again, because the Steam sale's on as well. What a nightmare. That's bad news.
Still with me, Mr.
Yeah, whatever. Coming soon it is. And it's an open alpha. So if you do fancy playing it yourself, you can make a request. You can request access to it. So yeah. You may well get the chance to play it as well. And it might well be worth, you know, because it looks like it's got a bit of replay value in terms of if you choose a whole different set of traits, then there's going to be a little bit of a difference of dialogue maybe in terms of where you're at and what you can do. So yes, interesting overall. And yeah, I'm interested in playing the full game, provided it's not going to run on to sort of 40-50 hours. I think if it was a tight sort of 15-20 hours, then I might be quite interested in playing that. So let's move on to the next game that we've got. Inayah, Life After Gods. Now, as I say, way back when I started this channel, I was basing it around Metroidvanias, and Metroidvanias are probably my favourite game type. I love a Metroidvania. A decent Metroidvania is absolute gold for me. I could play it forever. So yes, when I started off, I tended to do demos of Metroidvanias, and I kind of trawl through Steam, find 3 Metroidvania demos and play them for the sort of 2-3 hours that I was streaming when I first started, before I moved into the horror genre. But I do miss them because they do take quite a bit of time to finish normally, so I don't get much opportunity to play them outside streaming. So it'll be interesting. This, I think it's supposed to have fairly hard combat in it as well, I think, which is right up my street because I do like Souls games as well. So let's go and have a look at this. Hopefully you'll enjoy this as well. I can play with my controller, which is even better. I love playing with the controller. And let's go. We've got that on the game. That's fine. So you should be able to hear it. Inayah, Life After Gods. I don't know whether it's supposed to have a sort of oriental feel. It certainly looks like that from the splash screen here. It's taking its time. We'll get there. Press the button. Ooh. Okay. Alpha version. A beautifully hand-drawn and hand-animated 2D action platformer set in a post-apocalyptic Metroidvania-style world. Game's currently in alpha, continuously adding and refining features. I wish I could see the next one too, but it's time to sleep for me. Thank you. Well, you'll be able to watch the VOD. Wade, are you proud of me? You'll be able to see it on the VOD. Which will be available tomorrow. I probably will do a bit of editing on the VOD as well, because I'll join the 2 bits of the stream together. That was, you see, I've been learning from the master. Right, let's go. New game. Story.
Yay!
Okay. Difficulty is suitable for players with no experience playing platformers. Okay. The standard for the classic version of the game, recommended for first playthrough. It sounds a little bit loud, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
Yay!
Pain. I forgot my mother's face, but I remember my father. I remember how he was killed, monsters who hid black hearts behind golden armour. We were walking across the bridge when they attacked our group. Oh, sorry, I should be in the game screen, shouldn't I? Nobody told me. We were walking across the bridge when they attacked our group. Wanderers, fugitives. I want to forget everything, but night falls and the little girl is hiding behind her father again, just like many years ago. Screams, the clang of iron falling into the abyss. Father is not breathing, but still presses me to himself with one hand in an armoured glove. The second one is cut off, and blood soaked my clothes. The battle died down long ago. My father's body grew cold, but I am afraid to move. Suddenly, strong hands lift me up. I fight back and cry, and then I hear a voice. Okay. I hear your voice, Konsu. You saved me. Then, oh, hang on. I may be old, but one bear. Hang on a sec. I think. It's heavy. I should have thrown it away long ago, but I can't. I pulled the other one off a dead god. It's stupid to wear one gauntlet. Why do I need this gauntlet? To remember him, and do I remember? Who was he? Who were we? I don't know a thing, and never will. I've got a funny feeling there's a voice acting. You're giving up too soon, Inayah. Sometimes familiar places help awaken memories, but we don't always want to go back. What are you up to, Konsu? I remember turning the volume down somewhere. We're going to the place where I found you all those years ago. Maybe there you'll find answers to your questions. More, even. We're not going to find anything there except for the bones of my... And what do you mean, more? We've met many tribes, but I've only seen the likes of you and your father once. I won't live forever. I don't want to leave you alone when... When? Do you hear that? That awful squeaking coming from that ancient iron thing? What's going on? We have to go. Okay. Inayah, are you alive? Thought you got rid of me, you mean old man. I can't get out from here, but there are tunnels ahead. I'll try to climb up. Wait for me. I'm not going to sit around. I'll meet you up ahead. Remember, we've seen human footprints. Those locals might be spooked by how you look. I know. I'll try to sneak in, and if I can't, it'll be a good thing my eyes and white hair scare them. Fewer idiots to fight. Inayah, I'll see you at the top. Try not to get in trouble. Right. Quest received. Rising from the abyss. What's the menu? Yes. Settings. Comment. I've got that there. Sound effect. Voices. Sorry, I turned that down at one point because I was doing something and they kept talking. Right, back. Right, usual Metroidvania controls. X to punch. A to jump.
I just need to get to the top. It's nothing. I've been through worse. Much worse.
Okay. Jump. Yes, jump down. Can't get there. Nice
Did the
art
ancient
style.
gods really live in these iron boxes? Even a tent would be cozier than this.
Always go back in yourself. Letter, fragment of the diary of Centurion Argus. The hunter said that they not only accepted the spawn, but began to worship him. Right, I should luck. I've been trying to change my alert for the past hour, but stream is too interesting. Okay, thanks Wade, appreciated. And their woman, what an abomination. No one in the village deserved mercy.
Oh, I don't know who that Centurion is, but I don't like him already.
Okay, I don't like him already. I hope she's not going to be too chatty. I don't like protagonists that are too chatty. I know we're just at the start of the game. Oh god. Okay, so that's just a bouncy pad.
Oh, it's shaking again. I've got to get out before I fall even deeper.
Shoot, what was that? Letter, Hunter's Note. I don't know if the god has black eyes or not, but he eats for 10. The elder sent me hunting again. I'll be gone for a couple of days. There is no game left nearby. Okay.
I'm getting hungry too. And Konzu has all the supplies.
She is a bit chatty. She might get slightly annoying. Yeah, it's just a bit too perky. See how we go. Give
Ancient gods! What happened to you?
Yeah, she's a little bit overacty. What's this? You have a question, okay, Grim? What is your question? I can't get up on top there at this point.
I'm glad there are no human skulls among the offerings.
He is fast. I do. The controls are lovely. We approach the village. The spawn is not yet visible, nor are the locals, only the withered ones. We are waiting for you, and we are coming in. Let's unleash the righteous wrath of the iron skins on the savages. What's IKEA like?
Who are the Iron Skins?
It's just
and
a
who
massive,
are they looking for?
massive metal shed full of. You just saw IKEA ad on the TV. It's a massive metal shed full of furnishings, which tend to be slightly cheaper than if you go to a normal furniture store. Mainly because you have to build them all yourself. So you buy them flat
Maybe
pack and you
someday
make
I'll
them
find
yourself.
out what happened to you.
Here's fun. They have food. Yes, they have fantastic meatballs. Swedish meatballs they have. Beautiful. And ice cream. Oh god.
I don't know what it is, but it's right above me.
Ooh, okay. What's this? Letter, love note. Whether or not Whether you are a god or a man, I will follow you, Risen One. You promised to show us a miracle by the power of the golden orb. I don't need miracles. Your smile is enough.
A golden orb? Isn't it the one from the squeaking ball of the ancients?
Could be. Swedish balls of meat. What was a meatball again? It's like minced meat rolled into a ball. Simple as that, Grim. Warning to the traveller, we accepted a stranger, called him the Risen One. He defiled the creation of the ancients and they sent a monster upon us. Run, traveller, this place is cursed. Sounds like magic to you. They are very tasty.
The thing in the picture looks like that squeaking ball of the ancients.
Yes, this lady's voice is rather annoying. Wait, hang on a minute though. I need to find out if there's... I need to check to see there's loots. You can't leave a Metroidvania.
There's no one here. No one
without
alive.
checking for all the loots.
No one dead.
Hell.
Gotta hurry, or I'll be buried.
Okay.
Phew.
We found the savages, or rather their corpses. Some are torn to shreds, others are buried under the rubble. The spawn is not visible, but we will hunt him down.
Whatever killed them might still be around. I think it's going to the top. To Kanzu. I gotta hurry.
Also, how's the ice cream sound? In a little cone. Inayah.
Kanzu! I'm here! I'll be right up!
Uh-huh. I am right-upping. The savages are dead, the false god is gone, but victory is near. The place where the first spawn was killed 20 years ago is very close. The circle is shrinking. Soon we will find them. Is it in a pack? No, it's an individual. They get a little cone and they put, like, soft serves. They put it out of a machine so it goes round and round and round and round and round. And you just buy it in a little
Bastard
cone.
was killed decades ago? Maybe.
What? Like, normally you get ice cream. That's normally how we eat ice cream. You buy a cone. Kanzu, you finally got out. We have to go. Trust the old vagabond's gut. There's something wrong here.
I'm not gonna argue. The locals are gone and there's this rumbling all the time.
Yeah, it's my stomach.
There it is
go.
again! You hear that? It's even louder now!
Hell. Are you kidding me on already?
Not you! Damn it! I can't take this thing! We have to run! This place is falling apart and the creature's not far behind!
Alright, locked in. Not paying any attention to chat. Talk about ice cream amongst yourselves.
I'll either be eaten by the creature or crushed by debris. A dead end! That creature killed Kanzu! What's going on?
Oscar-winning performance here. Ooh, the train's off. We're away. We're on a runaway train. What? Ayo.
Why didn't this iron box of the ancients smash on the rocks with me?
Oh, calm down, dear.
Where am I supposed to go now? Why? I'm all alone.
Oh, Kanzu's not. He's appeared.
Kanzu.
Jedi-like.
You've always shown me the way. Where can I go without you?
Go to the place where fate brought us together. We'll get there, the two of us. Remember what I told you at the campsite?
We were going in circles. You said it's a straight road, a 3 to 4 day walk. Only I wasn't walking. I was rushing in an iron box.
And you haven't lost your way. You have to move, Inayah.
I don't know what you think I'll find there, but it's certainly not worth your life.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you are speaking to him now, so it's not like you've lost him forever.
I think I've been here before, but it's all a blur. This place is from my nightmares. Why did you bring me here, Konzu? The bridge collapsed. Then we were able to walk across it. Towards death.
Hello? Somebody's looking for me? Whoa. Okay. Damn it. If I just stopped myself going any further out there. I hope there's nothing to loot out there. I have to say, it's really nice looking.
That armor was worn by the bastards that killed my father.
Okay.
Somewhere around here is where Konzu found me as a child. What's happening? Dad's gauntlet is vibrating. What's that sound? I think it's coming from over there.
Over where? Where? This wall can be broken down, but you need something stronger than a fist. Okay. Okay, so not that way then. Not that way. The burbs make a funny noise. Okay, not that way. Oh, hang on a minute. It's up here. Hello. No. Need to find some swords or something, I think. Okay, can we get up that way? And we can't get down the way, so we must go through here. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
What the hell is this flying bug-eyed thing? I think it dropped my father's second gauntlet.
Yes.
Dad's arm was cut off, but he fought to the end and gave his life for me. And I ran away, leaving Konzu behind.
Okay.
Thank you for your gift, Father. Even though I don't deserve it, I
have
so
to say,
much.
Grim, I'm not keen. It's all just too kind of fast-paced and shouty. It needs to be a bit more. What's going on here? You know, more quizzical. I think that's right. Yeah, more mysterious. Yeah, more mysterious and quizzical. Asking questions rather than, oh my god, oh my god! It's just a bit jarring in the context. Ooh, hang on. Blades, fists, and flail. Blades, the weapon allows for a 3-strike combo. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like bad anime. A bad anime dub, basically. A special resource used to activate blade abilities. Blades allow you to bounce off sharp objects and enemies. Yes, that sounds good. Second, while using blazing fists, the character gains 1 unit of heat. The character instantly cools down when exiting the heat state, and the mace attacks consume pulse. Right, I feel that if we get a choice, we want blades. Once you've found all 3 weapon types, you can juggle them in motion and in combat. Ooh, that could get very interesting. That looks terrifyingly hard. swapping weapons on the fly to be able to actually move through the environment looks terrifying. Right, let's go blades. Okay. Sure what that did. Right. What's this? Once you've chosen a weapon at this location, you will not be able to change it. However, later in the game, you will be able to find and use all 3 weapons. Okay. We are applying. Yes. I'm selecting.
You
Ooh, hello.
died, but you still brought me where you had to. These gauntlets are formidable, but I don't think we're here for them.
Yeah, it's Dan to Dan.
Kanzu.
It's one of the best animes I've seen for a long, long, long time. It's so good. I've been trying to get Kay to watch it for weeks now. No healing herbs can conquer old age, Inayah. Be it a beast or time, our separation was inevitable. I wanted to give you a chance to find.
People who look like me? Who you've only seen once? Were you leading me to a place where I can begin the search for my tribe?
Yeah. All I've been talking about for weeks now. Yes, I'm not leaving you until you find
I'll
me.
try, Kanzu. I'll talk to the locals. Maybe they ran into someone like me.
Righty. Maybe they did. Now you can upgrade your weapons through the main menu. If you need to reset the upgrade, you can return to the console on which you selected weapons in this room. Okay. Yeah, it's so good. The whole setup is the girl is a Gyaru and he's an Otaku, and the girl's granny is a psychic. She believes in ghosts but doesn't believe in aliens, and the Otaku doesn't believe in ghosts but does believe in aliens. And then through a quirk of fate, they both discover that the things that they didn't believe are actually real. And then the Otaku gets possessed and loses his pee-pee and his other bits. And the quest is now on to find his pee-pee and the two bits that he needs. And it's hilarious. It is so good. It's so well done. So definitely, if you can get access to it, I would definitely recommend. Is there a map in this? Ooh, okay. Journal. The fate of the ancient gods. Find out what happened to the ancient gods. The way home. Find your tribe and ask around. Okay. Predatory forest and prologue. Okay, so I've done that. Yeah. It's as I say, it's so good. Finding people. Yeah. That sneaky bug is pretty good at camouflage. Come on. Press. Press. Okay. Ah, right. You can fight up the way. Pressing X and up at the same time allows you to jump higher. Oh, hello. You can't crouch, which is slightly off-putting. Okay, so I need something stronger than that. So I can jump and then do that, but I can't. It's obviously too high. Here. Oops. Ah. We're off. Is there a save point anywhere? That would be really useful. I feel like we've done an awful lot of stuff without getting a save point. What's this? Water is falling from the sky here. These locals are lucky. No, they're not. Not really. Don't like that buzzing. Oh. What the heck? What's this? Lust for power. Do you want all 3 weapons like me? We'll have to go to their corpses, take the gloves and extract the crystals. What are you afraid of? We'll go together. You won't go to the creatures alone. Make up your mind. Oh God. Is Kubu going to go to the toilet? I might go pee. Okay, ooh, fast travel, like that. I'd like a save point even more. So we obviously need something else to go there. Okay. I missed something. There. Damn it. Ah. Here's our first local. You know, I kind of like him. Doesn't throw stones, doesn't call me names. Don't stare at my legs. Doesn't stare at my legs. Blacked out. Belated, but yes. Kuru's away for the toilet. Not everyone we met during our journey over the years showed you hostility, though there were quite a few. Yeah, not everyone. Some were just scared. Others wanted something, most often to kill a dreadful beast or savages threatening their village for a few scraps. I know how you feel about people, but you'll have to learn to get along with them, Inayah. No, I won't. I'll just find my tribe, as you want. Life will be easier when everyone around is like me. That's true, but there are still many trials ahead, and your disdain for people might make them harder. Okay. Take that, flying buzzy thing.
It's that flying iron thing again. Maybe it's following me.
Okay. Gotta watch your step or they'll chew your legs off. Okay. Can we go this way? I don't think I'll be able to jump that high, so that doesn't look like it's the way ahead. Oh, hang on a minute. Almost stepped on top of it.
Looks like the flying...
Saving the game. Nice. As you explore locations, you will encounter special consoles that will allow you to save your progress. If you die, you will return to the last console.
Thing is scurried away. Or is waiting in ambush.
Beautiful. I love it. That's that. Nice. Okay. Is that oh, hang on a minute. So, ooh, look, we can find another... Check the first spot. Can we put in a... Oh, they don't have a... You can't put a marker in, I don't think. No. Hello, Tara. How are you? Nice to see you in. The ancients didn't used to glow when I approached. Maybe it's because I now have both of my father's gauntlets. Too bad I can't understand the ancients' language. Are you well, Tara? It's just a turn of phrase, Jim, don't worry. Stranger, help! It's going to eat me! Oh, okay, the inflorescence. Boss fight. Yeah. Hang on. How do I see... How do I... I must be able to use something to... How do I, there must be a way of using health. do I use health? There must be a way. I don't understand how I use health. I'm very good. Oh, you're on Thanksgiving break. Okay. There must be a way. How do I restore my health here? I don't think it's actually told us how to do that. But there must be a button that... I want to understand how to... Maybe I don't need to use it. Maybe I don't need to learn how to use the health. It's the Little Shop of Horrors. Grim. It's a stage show and movie. I'm Rongo, Chief of the Lords of the Secret Paths. Now you're a friend of the tribe, and we welcome you into our domain. What's your name?
Inayah. Your domain? Well, aren't you a little young to be a tribal chief?
I'm actually the oldest. I was chosen by the Chief Pathfinder and the Tamer of Iron. The tribe's unanimous decision. Well, almost unanimous. I didn't write my name. It's not fair to vote for yourself. We don't do that in our tribe. A tribe for two is already a majority. That's a new one, but we work on what we have. Seen anyone like me, Chief? Sorry, never, but we'll help you with your search. Let me just gather a council. By the way, have you seen my friends?
You're the first person I've met here. No Pathfinders or Tamers. Maybe they went to visit some girls and left you out, Chief?
Nah, they're not. Excuse me. They're on an important mission. And the only girl here is the Swamp Witch. Excuse me. But they won't go near her. She's pretty mean. She's pretty, but so mean. When you meet my friends, send them back to a secret sanctuary. We'll find your tribe. Now, as a thank you, please take this healing flower. Nice. Whoa, those gauntlets ate the flower and bit you. Are you alright?
Yes. I actually feel better now. I feel energized, like I...
Ate the healing flower? Why don't you feed the gauntlet with different useful flowers? I can even tell you where they might grow. We don't know, Grim. Well, you might, but we don't know. Thank you, but maybe another time, when I find my tribe. Either alone or with your help. See you, Chief. Okay, an injector. How do we inject? The boy was lucky to meet you. Few would risk their lives to save a stranger. You didn't hesitate to rush into a fight.
The idiot shouted out loud when he saw me. You either fight or get eaten. I should remember to go back and finish that green thing off.
Are you doing anything special for Thanksgiving, Tara? I kind of forgot that it was tomorrow. It's tomorrow, isn't it? You're a strong warrior, Inayah, but remember, there must be a noble cause in any battle. There's no point in needless bloodshed. I know conversations are hard for you. I used to take that burden from you, but now, please, be kinder to those who mean you no harm. Go away. I need to find my tribe, not chat with everyone. That was always your role. And that was my mistake, but I hope it can still be corrected. Excuse me, blades. Blades allow you to reach higher platforms by bouncing off spikes and enemies. To do this, strike downward while above an enemy or spikes. Oh no. Tomorrow, spending the day with my sister and daughter, eating, laughing, and playing board. Lovely. That sounds absolutely fantastic fun. I am terrible at doing this. This was one of the worst things that was in Hollow Knight. We had to bounce off the spikes. It took me so long to do those sections. Helps if you use the right key, obviously. Why am I allowed to be in here? What's that doing? Excuse me. So, this is because the weather keeps changing here so significantly. One minute it's absolutely freezing cold and the next minute it's as mild as anything. It's really playing havoc with my sinus. Ads starting soon. Sorry. What's happening down here? Okay. I don't know whether I'm going the right way or not. These killer plants are spreading fast. They weren't here before. Oh hell. Dropped a long way there. Local plants have been absolutely berserk. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's kind of shot past. Okay, we have saved. Now you gotta go pee. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. This is the beauty of Metroidvanias. You're a bit like, okay. Standing and watching that. Who doing a service to bladders everywhere? Hang on. Hell! I have no idea whether I'm going in the right direction or not. Right, ad starting soon. I'll just pause here and then a few minutes and we will be back. Enjoy the drop game. Oh god. Right, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah. Get loot, sucker. Uh-oh. How did you enjoy stream last night? Well, I opened the map 4,372,581 times and still didn't realise where I was. So I'm going the wrong way. It's just lulling you into a false sense of security. All of a sudden you're going to think, we're never going to see anybody, and then it's going to come rushing at you. Okay. Hello. Rude. Short notice. Restricted for office use only. Feel like you should be saluting there, don't you? Jesus. Oh, God damn it. I am never. The only good thing is that I'm so small you can't actually hit me. It makes them marvelous.
Size up.
Yes. Catch him. Catch
We
him.
have
Yes.
a winner.
Just shows you don't really have to have big balls to make it work. I'd kill for a shower right now, but this one smells like, excuse me? No need to be rude. I smell good. Huh? Who is shouting? Oh, yes, it was you. What the heck? A woman. At my end of the table. The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go. There we go. Have you heard about Mark? Of course 16's heard about Mark. Right, I've got no idea whether we're going in the right direction or not. I've got a funny feeling. Why are you saying goodnight? Cool just does this every now and again so she can hear sound alerts. Oh, I forgot to play weeds. Hello.
Baka.
Oh God. I'm gonna die. How do I do the injector thing? This one, that one, this one, that one. Left. No. How do I do my? Okay. You don't currently have any injector effects. Keep exploring the world. Huh? Well, what's that thing in the top then? There's two like things that. Ah, there we go. How did that work? I'm not entirely. The fire has long gone out. Is this traveller still alive? I think I'm heading in the right direction then if I'm picking up all these things. Hello. One of the most absurd deaths I've ever seen. Down this way. I've been this way before, have I not? I once told which I accidentally let escape. He wanted to eat grass at the parking lot. When I grabbed my teacher to catch him, he just walked himself back to the stables after making his run in circles. Indeed. It was one of those moments, 16, you kind of had to be there, and it was so fun. Everybody just died laughing. I mean, literally everybody was just about peeing themselves. There was a group chat going on, and everybody was saying, "Please stop," because we are absolutely going to pass out from laughing. Yeah, it was fun times, good times. Hello. Things to no. Oh, it's so far away. Right, okay. Cool. Finish off the toothy. Finish off the toothy bush. Indeed, you did. Right. Okay, so I could do with getting, excuse me, up to there. So let's go and do that first. So I would need to go up. Not the first gap I come to. Can I get back up there then? No, I can't get back up there. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so this is where I started the whole game, really. Ah! Okay. So maybe that's not the way then. Mm-hmm. Finding that just a little bit problematic. Oh. Just so maybe I don't go that way. Can't get up that way, so I can't. Okay. I find these enemies a little bit annoying because the timing of it is such that you can't actually get to them. Yeah, the other thing is I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. The objective isn't exactly clearly marked anywhere. And I haven't got the right equipment to be able to jump up there. Or there. Or there. I just seem to be getting further and further away from where I should be going. Okay, this is huge. I could be here for so long. Okay, let's try and get to... I think it controls very well. It looks lovely. I'm not keen on the voice acting. Right, okay. I don't like flying enemies. They were the bane of my life in Hollow Knight. Okay, this is where we were. Missed that. Okay, so this comes up to here, right? Okay. That was where we couldn't read the thing. And then we can go through here. It doesn't want to eat us anymore, which is good stuff. Where did Wade go? Did he flush in? No, he's lurking. He's got stuff to do, and the stream is becoming distracting for him to actually be able to do it. That's slightly annoying, but you can't take them. Okay. Right. I can't reach that. That's irritating. Having got to there, I've got the wrong equipment to get up there. I think that would be a bit cruel, would it not? I'm not rightly sure how to get to the two bits that I need to go. It would appear that I need equipment that I don't actually own at the moment. Do I need to go back and change that out? Oh, every time I clock. I'm always looking ahead there, thinking I need to jump. Okay, this is somewhat frustrating. Where am I supposed to be going? Okay, so I can't get through the... Oh, hang on. Nice. Oh, nice. Hello. Welcome to the sacred sanctuary of the Lords of the Secret Paths. We found a secret path.
Lots of intrigue, considering how easily I found your camp.
She's so snarky, but in a really horrible way. Hello, Cab. You can't have too much intrigue. I threw you a rope. You can't get up without it. You find the chief pathfinder and the tamer of iron. Yet.
No! Can you tell me their real names?
That's one. Two more mysteries. They'll tell you when they can be trusted. If you know a person's name, you can hex them.
Everyone knows that, Rongo. I'll find the other lords, learn their names, and sacrifice you all at once to the ancients.
Okay. Okay, I still can't. Yeah, the artwork's good. The combat's good. The voice acting, not so great. I find her quite irritating. I would turn that off reasonably quickly, I think, in the real game. The pathfinding might be my skill issue, but it's injector. It increases the maximum number of injector charges by 3. Let's go. What does Metroidvania actually mean? There's two game types, Castlevania and Metroid, and basically it's a smashing together in the middle of Castlevania and Metroid. So it was Metroid had you exploring all over the place, and you couldn't go to certain places without having certain power-ups, and you'd keep doubling back in yourself to get the next item that would allow you to go to the next place. Castlevania was more of an exploration and combat thing, and they kind of melded the two together and came up with Metroidvania. In reality, it's probably more Metroid in it. But I love Metroid as a series. Metroid's great games. But I'm coming up against dead end after dead end after dead end here. So I am just thinking, it might be possible. Well, it's getting quite late as well. Maybe we should call it here, and if we can, I might come back to it, or I might play it offline. I just wanted to actually show it off, because I do like Metroidvania games, but we could be here for a while as I puzzle my way around the environment. That's one thing, I think Metroidvanias, unless you're very good at them, they're great games and I enjoy playing them, but you can get lost quite quickly, and I'm not entirely sure from that perspective that it's a great stream game for me, because I could be here for days going backwards, forwards, forwards, backwards until I find the actual route I'm supposed to be at. Okay, so that's fast travel, so I can't do anything there. Yeah, I'm in the wrong place, I think. Okay, let's go to the menu and go to quit. I think we gave it a good go there. Righty. What did we think of the two tonight? Everybody loved Rue Valley. Inayah, I suppose, is more of a niche thing. Oh, EP. What's oh, cool? Oh. No, but it's 10 to midnight here, so it's time to go to bed, basically. I need to be up early-ish in the morning, so... probably time to read out. Didn't think you were ending. Well, I normally finish round about 11:30-ish towards midnight. Before I go to bed, check this, but I will. I will indeed. So let's see who's on and about to see who we will read into. Hello. We could go and see Hazel, actually. Possibly. Give me 2 seconds here. Not. Yeah, possibly. I'm just trying to think. We know Hazel. And she's playing, oh no, she's playing Phasmophobia. It's not my favourite game. I am struggling to think who's best to read. Let's go and see Monster, actually. We haven't raided Monster for a while. We'll go in and see him. Where are we there? Let's do raid, and that means I can kind of read and run as well. Because he knows who we are, so that would be ideal. Okay. Good. Thank you, everyone, for staying with me tonight. Lovely to have you all here. It was great to see you back as well, Tara. Thank you for stream. I enjoyed Rue Valley. I enjoyed Inayah, but yeah, needed to get them done. And I think we did them justice, both of them. And we will be back on Friday with demos, including Who Are You? Which is absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to play Who Are You, the new demo. Yes. So hopefully James will come back and we can do that, and hopefully I won't have any issues with the stream, which would do my head in. I don't want to have to stop and start stream again. But yeah, thanks so much everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. And yeah, back on Friday at 8:30-ish. Read message. Oh, damn it. Right. My head's all over the place. Lots going on. Okay. Just got that in time. Well done, Wade. Thank you so much. Keep me right. Keep me right. I also didn't do your sound alert, did I? Too late now. Right. See you on Friday. Bye.